Hey, what's going on, everybody? You are listening to another episode of Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. I am your host, it's Paul Motley here. Here we are again with another daily podcast episode. I hope you guys caught yesterday's with Dom Bavaro. It was really cool speaking to him. He's had such a great journey, and it's amazing when you start talking to other people in affiliate marketing, for example. Every so often you find people which have had such similar journeys, and you can make such interesting connections with them, and that's why I loved having Dom on yesterday. So if you haven't listened to that episode, go back and listen to it, because believe me, it is worth its weight in gold, and Dom does have something special waiting for you as well, so make sure you do go ahead and listen. But today's episode, I wanted to talk about, and I hope it's not going to sound negative, but I want to talk about sort of like the downsides as far as high ticket affiliate marketing goes. Now, we will hear everybody talking about high ticket till the cows come home, about the fact that, let's do a quick comparison, right? Let's say you are an affiliate for ClickFunnels. If you get somebody to sign up through ClickFunnels through your link, you will get, if they're on the lower plan, you'll get $38.80 per month for as long as they're a customer, right? Now, there are other programs which you might get like $500 commissions in one go, or $1,000 commission in one go. And they generally seem to be courses, right? Courses or mentor programs, which is roughly a kind of like a course in there with a bit of mentor stuff in there as well. But I find that they're great, but they do take a little bit more time and effort on your part to sell. And if the mechanisms aren't there, if people, and generally, right, this is no word of a lie. When it comes to affiliate marketing, when it comes to e-com, when it comes to business or anything like that, anyone that buys a course, and I've spoken about this before, there's a lot of people which don't actually go ahead and complete the course. And I was talking to Spencer Meekin before about his course. He said some people actually bought it and never even created a login. It's crazy, right? So, these people have gone and spent like a lot of money, like $900,000, not 800,000, but $800 or $900, bought a course, but never even opened it. So it's a bit weird, but that's kind of the thing. And what happens then is, as an affiliate, you might get like a nice chunk of cash there. But then what happens if they fail? What happens if they don't do the work? What happens if it's not everything they hoped it was that impulsed them to get their wallet out in the first place and make that purchase? Well, in those cases, there's going to be a good chance that they refund. Now, I've had this myself. Now, I'm an affiliate with a program. It's $1,000, right? And I get $500 commission per sale. And I've done like over, I think it's like 60, 62, something like that of those sales, which is incredible. But I can tell you now, I've had about 4,500 in refunded commissions, right? So that's like 9 people have actually gone ahead and refunded. Now, I try my best, if I'm doing a high ticket affiliate marketing, to make sure that I can connect with the person who made the purchase to help them find their way, right? To give them extra support outside of the program or the mentoring or across between the two. And I always make sure that I deliver, right? I always make sure that I give my all to these people, because they've invested in their future, in their business, in themselves, and I want to make sure that they get the best opportunity to become successful. But even so, some people will still refund. And I've got to tell you now, having a $500 commission wiped out in a single day is painful, right? Now, if someone drops out of my ClickFunnels affiliates, for example, it's $38.80 a month I lose. And I go, okay, right, well, there's plenty more where that came from. I know how to get more trials. I know how to get more sales. I can work that out. But when it comes to high ticket stuff, let's say, for example, you were like banking on that money. You've got used to that money. You're thinking, right, okay, well, I'm doing 5 or 10K a month now based on those sales. But what if 1 month, 5 of them refund? All of a sudden you've wiped out, like if it's $1,000 commission, you've wiped off 5K off your income. And believe you me, more people often than not start living to their means. So what if you've upgraded your car or moved house or booked a holiday or vacation, or you've gone out and, started living a little bit of a higher lifestyle based on the income you're expecting, but then those crushing refunds come in. And that's a big reality check, right? That is kind of like, massive gulp. I'm not going to do it because the sound effects would be rubbish. But you've just got to try and make sure that you are aware of these things that can happen, which is why I generally recommend that people do go for the high ticket stuff, but have I've got like 4 or 5 lower ticket affiliate programs that I run and promote to my audience on a regular basis, right? Because then I know if one of those high ticket sales refunds, it's not going to be the end of my world. That's kind of like the extra big cherry on top of the dessert. And I'm already loving the dessert, right? So that's kind of like my mentality on it. And I want to make sure that you are aware of that too, so that you don't solely rely on high ticket. Because if you're just starting out and you get 2 or 3 high ticket sales and you think, oh, this is great, yeah, wonderful, I can leave my job. Well, what happens if next month it doesn't repeat? Then you're in Quest Street, right? Then you're in some problems. So it's kind of like an episode where I wanted to make sure that people were fully aware of the risks, but also aware of the rewards as well. So there are some great rewards to get out there from high ticket. Don't even begin there, because even if you work the maths out, if someone's like doing like a ClickFunnels account, it's going to take a very long time for that one account to earn you $1,000, right, in commissions, approximately about 2 years. But if you think of it, sometimes that passive income can be more dependable than a high ticket sale. So don't solely focus on one or the other. It's kind of like, get your mixture right. I would say, personally, spend about 80% of your time on passive income and 20% of your time on high ticket. And that goes right back to Perry Marshall, right? And the way that he was talking, and I remember it was Pareto's rule, I don't know, whatever, the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of your income will become 80% of your efforts and all that stuff, right? But it doesn't hurt. You can't neglect the 80%, because that's going to be what puts food on the table. That's going to be what pays your mortgage or your rent. That's going to be your living. And your high ticket sales is going to be what gives you a better standard of living. I hope that hits home. Anyway, so been super crazy today. Don't even want to get into it. My personal stuff, it's been nuts. But I do have some amazing guests coming up live soon. Going to talk to a guy on Saturday. Really enjoyed Dom yesterday. I'm doing something with Alex S. Elliott tomorrow, which is going to be amazing. And spill the beans on some crazy shit that I've been doing. And I look forward to talking to you all again tomorrow.